The following fight video is brought to you by Visalia MMA Gear and Visalia MMA Gear of Hanford. If you tell them Cage Radio sent you, when you buy 3 shirts, you'll get your 4th shirt free. Only at Visalia MMA Gear. And remember, there is no competition. Period. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mon's Cage Radio. I went out and I interviewed a guy named Josh Carmo today. He alleges that he fought Josh Koscheck and somewhat of a smoker and basically lumped up Koscheck on his feet before he got armbarred, etc. and so forth. There's video up on YouTube of the incident that it has been edited. If you watch this video that I'm about to show you, you'll see that the fight starts in the mount, and I don't ever recall a fight starting in the mount. But the video that you're about to see is the video that AKA uploaded to YouTube claiming that this is the total fight. But according to Josh Carmo and his friend, it's been heavily edited. So I want you guys to see the video first and foremost, and then I want you to hear the interview with Josh Carmo and make up your mind yourself.
You know, put me in the UFC or train me. He'll do. If I win or if you win, I'll shoot fucking $1,000. Let's go. Ever since then, he wouldn't shut up about it.
So here we are.
Yeah, here we are, dude.
Here we are at AK in San Jose, California. And we're going to go ahead and here's the fighter. It's ready to go. Rode over here on his, what do you want to call it, rash bender? Super bike?
Put a wrap on him.
Okay.
Not that great. That's the only part. I wish I had a little bit more time to get the photos and grab backwards. Huh? I'm impressed. You got the balls to show up. Hey, you know, I ain't scared though, you know?
You called me out. You called on Wednesday on the phone. You said you were coming, so you had the balls to show up. I'm gonna give you what you came for. I'm gonna go on the timer. Yeah, let's go 3 minutes. 3 and 30. Let's go on the timer. Go 3 and 30.
Finish it up, kiddo. Finish it up.
Finish it up.
30
seconds!
Finish it up. You can do it. Come on, do it, man.
30 seconds!
Tap that break, huh?
Come on, I'll take it back. Yeah! Yeah!
Go, dude.
Watching hard.
Water, walk over to the corner. Yeah, you put water over in the corner.
Good job.
I've been out the first 10, dude.
Good job, bro.
Good job, man. You sucked it up. Thanks, man. He drove all the way from Gilroy, Los Banos, for that. Yeah, shit. And he fought in Dickie jeans. Holy shit. Motherfucker's crazy.
Good job, man.
Good job.
So how does it feel there, Josh?
Well, you know, he's pretty strong. He did all right. He did all right.
So anyways, how was your experience today? You and Josh Koscheck doing it up big?
Yeah, it was nice, you know. I gotta thank Josh Koscheck for letting me come in here and do that. Not too many people would do that. You know, I didn't work on my cardio any. Should have, but I didn't. You know, I didn't have a chance, so cardio was a big factor in there.
So you think you might come in here and start training to try and become an MMA fighter in the near future?
Yeah, if I can find my way up here 2 or 3 times a week, definitely start training.
Yeah, they say you have a lot of potential, that you could probably do well, and if you put some passion and desire into it, go far.
Yeah, you know, I grew up fighting. Everything was fighting with me. My brother used to fight with me. My uncle used to wrestle around, mess around, you know. I like to fight, but I don't like to go start stuff, so I'm one of those guys out on the street trying to act hard. Like I said, I want to thank Josh Koscheck for letting me come in here and do this. Had a lot of fun. It was a great fight.
Right on.
My name's Josh Carmo. I live in Los Banos, Castine area.
All right. Well, we'll have to see you soon in the UFC.
Hopefully, that's my goal there.
All right. So how'd you feel about that?
Dude, my friend's got balls. That's all I can say.
Yeah?
He talks a lot of shit and he backed it up. It's cool. He's got more balls than I thought.
Yeah, we're thinking about trying to get him over here and train to become an actual fighter.
Sweet. He'll do it, man.
Yep.
Yep. I'll be there watching.
All right. Well, that's about it. And
Great, man.
everybody
awesome
out there.
Fight, though. Awesome fight.
Yeah.
A lot of good comments from Koscheck, which was surprising.
Yeah.
So, you know, my friend wanted to throw down with me at my own house. I'm like, nah, that's cool. Yeah. I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, everybody? It's Monts Cage Radio out here, Fresno, California. Tell the people who you are, my man.
I'm Josh Carmo from Los Banos, California.
All right, my man. So, tell me how many amateur or how many professional fights you've had?
0.
Okay, how about amateur fights?
0.
Okay, so you've had no professional fights, no amateur fights, and allegedly you've beat up Josh Koscheck in a, I don't know, a smoke or something like that. Tell us about it, my man.
Well, I met Koscheck at a Motorcycle Mayhem in Fresno, and I told him, hey, if I beat you, can you get me in the UFC? And he's like, you beat me, I'll give you $1,000. I told him, let's do it, and he didn't want to do it there. So he's like, oh, come to my gym. And I went down there, I called him up about a year later because I wrecked my street bike and I messed up my shoulder. So I went down there, but a year later, called him up and he goes, yeah, come down on Thursday or whatever. So I went down there. We had a video camera. He wouldn't let us videotape it. My friend was like, what? Are you serious? And he's like, if you're gonna pull that video camera, get out, leave. We were like, all right, we'll put it away. Put the video camera away. He pulls out like 3 video cameras. And he's like, we'll videotape it and we'll put it online, you'll see it. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I get in the ring with this guy. And for the whole first minute and a half of the fight, I was just rocking. He didn't even touch me. I walked him back into the corner, I think it was 2 times. And on the second time I walked him back into the corner, he dropped. And I actually thought I knocked him out, but he grabbed my legs and pulled, slammed me to the ground. Jumped up into a full mount real quick. And then he was trying to hit me, and I was blocking. I was swinging as fast as I could at his face, and I was hitting him a bunch of times in the face. And still, he hadn't hit me yet. And he ended up swinging at me, and I hit him in the face, and he ended up kind of catching my arm and getting me in an arm bar. So we got back up. He did a leg kick, like right as I'm turning back to face him again, and. He kicked me in the face, it was real weak, just pushed my face basically. And, I knuckled up and walked straight at him, and I fucking same thing. I kept giving him a left and fucking, a hard hook, right hook, and just combo kept working, so I kept using it on him. And then he ended up rushing me back into one of the corners, gave me a knee in the gut, I gave him a knee in the gut, he hit me in the face, I hit him in the face. It went pretty even for the next minute or so of the fight. And then I was doing security at the time. I wasn't even really ready for a fight with a pro fighter, but I thought we were going to go UFC style.
Right.
You know, UFC gloves, and he had these big old boxing gloves. So I figured I was going to go in there and knock him out in the first minute anyways. And I probably would have if I would have had regular gloves on, because he didn't even touch me the first minute. But yeah, I was pretty wasted for the last 2 minutes of the fight. And, you know, he pretty much worked me the last 2 minutes of the fight completely. But yeah, he did get me in an armbar, so he won the fight. But yeah, I definitely rocked his ass for a good 2 minutes of the fight, easy. And that's all he shows. The fight was 5 minutes long. If you watch the video on Cost Rips Normie on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll put it up for the guys. I didn't understand, like, you had the video and whatnot, and what I can't understand about this video is, why does the video start with the mount? Like, why is he already mounted you?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw a fight that started in the mount, which is a great point. So, you know, it goes to show possibly, you know, what you're saying is true about Koscheck and whatnot.
Yeah, you've never seen a fight ever. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever seen a fight start on the ground.
Yeah.
And the reason he starts it there is because that's the corner I walked him back into, and that's the corner he acted like he was dropping.
Okay.
Like he just dropped like he was getting knocked out, but it was a fake. He was dropping to grab my knees. Grab my knees because he couldn't touch me on our feet before I got tired. After I got tired, yeah, he was able to touch me on our feet, but I mean, no, man, he cut that video up so bad. I mean, you gotta think about it. A pro like Koscheck, cocky as fuck, he ain't gonna let nobody get nothing on him. He's not gonna sit there and sit there and say, oh yeah, this guy did good, he's pretty strong, I want to train him for free. That's what he was telling me. I want to train you for free. He's not gonna tell somebody he wants to train him for free. There's people online saying, oh, this guy's a punk, this guy's a sleazebag, oh, Josh Koscheck's just being cool because this guy thinks he's fucking this and that. Nobody's gonna offer to train you unless you know what you're doing a little bit, you know? I've never had any training, I was doing security at the time. I didn't do any running, any jogging, any cardio, and I went in there and I slapped Koscheck around for at least 2 minutes out of a 5-minute fight. Tell me one more person that can do that. All these people are talking crap online. Josh Koscheck cut 3 minutes out of that video. So you're telling me something didn't happen.
Right on, right on. Now, you are going to be making your amateur debut. Let's talk a little bit about that. Something called Central Coast Throwdown. Where's this show going down, and who are you fighting?
Well, it's going to be in Salinas, and I'm fighting a guy named Steve Gamez.
Okay.
And he's supposed to be a 0-0. I'm a 0-0. It's my amateur debut, you know. So I went to Gilroy MMA.
Okay.
I've been out there twice. They're not actually technically open yet, but I hope to have about a full month of training in before I get in the ring. But either way, I could step in the ring right now. It doesn't bother me. I'll step in the ring with anybody. It doesn't bother me.
Now you sound like somewhat of a boxer. What kind of experience do you have? Did you wrestle in high school, anything like that? What's your pedigree? Just fighting in the streets?
Well, my older brother was always beating my ass growing up, man. I guess that's the best kind of learning you can get.
That is good training right there.
You know, me and him right off the bat when we were little kids. We walked. I was like 5 and he was like 7. We were walking down the street, and these 2 older kids come trying to mess with us. They were like 3 years older than us. You know, my brother beat him up. That was the first fight I ever remember being in. And we were way younger, way outmatched, and those guys took off running. That was the start of it all, I think.
That's outstanding. Right on. All right, so you're making your debut in Salinas. When's that show?
It's July 9th.
Okay, July 9th.
The doors open at 5 and the fights begin at 6.
All right, so you're doing some training at Gilroy MMA. Obviously, looking forward to this match. If you had another chance to match up with Koscheck in the gym, and you had something to say to Koscheck, what would it be, my man?
I tell him we're going UFC gloves this time, man. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
So Koscheck's getting stretched if you put on the lighter gloves. I like your attitude, my man.
Yeah, dude. I'll knock his ass out. There ain't no question about it. If he wants to strap the gloves back on, dude, I'm ready. You know, and I'd like to make a little deal with him too.
Go for it.
Hey, Koscheck, if you're listening to this or whatever, dude, you get in the ring with me, I'll record it. If you win, I'll delete it right there. If I win, I get that video and the original video. You give me a copy of the original video, and I'm gonna post that shit on YouTube for everybody to see what actually happened.
I like it, my man. All right, fantastic. Well, everybody should be looking out for this kid. I like it. Josh Carmo, It's going down. Salinas, you're from Los Banos. Anybody you want to shout out before I let you go, my man?
I want to say thanks to my boss, Jerry, standing over there, JW Janitorial. If you need any janitorial work in Los Banos, just give us a call. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have work to fund my amateur fighting. So.
That's outstanding. All right, we wish you the best of luck, my man. It's going down July 9th. See what we can do about getting over there to videotape that myself. All right, my man, we wish you the best of luck. We'll see what Koss has to say. Thanks again.
No problem. Take it easy, guys.